Hi guys, I want to combine some vintage ephemera with what I'm currently doing today. Well, in front of you you've got a mixture of bits and pieces that I've collected yet again from charity shops or car boot sales, and it's got a lovely sewing theme. We've got this beautiful iron-on transfer here from 1936, and I done some copy staining of some just postage labels yesterday. So these are some nice tags. They were white originally, they were already pre-packed. I've just copy stained them up, let them dry outside. This is purely more for convenience. You can cut your own tags, of course you can. And then this morning I've been literally ironing on these transfers. Now this one I've actually glued the physical transfer onto the label, onto the luggage tag, purely because it was no longer. I've used this blue transfer to the point of oblivion, and now I literally am cutting up the transfer sheet. Though I don't want to waste any of this, to be perfectly honest with you. So there are some of the transfers I've done this morning. I picked up some beautiful, now if you're a 70s girl like me, I'm afraid to say crimpling would have played a role in your life. So I've got this wonderful ephemera that I collected, and this is all to do with, in 1974 you could get samples sent to you with wonderful little swatches of fabric. Now this is a pack of crimpling, and my god, are they really a 70s style of bibs and bobs here. It was priced at £1.95 a yard at the time, or £1.85, £1.75, and I absolutely adore the range of samples that you can get. Look at that marbling. And if you girls and gentlemen don't know what crimpling is, it's something that, even though most pieces of fashion seem to go round and round and round, crimpling just does not seem to have made it back into popular demand. I think it's something to do with the physical texture and the fact that I'm sure that if you've got anything like a naked flame on it, it would probably just go up in seconds. So all in all, I've just got, I mean, if you're into the 70s, then fab, but if not, you're probably cringing as I share this with you this morning. But just look at those colours, and you can even get it in a ribbed. I was just shocked at how many different styles you could get in this crimpling. So I just got this pack for £1. I was so chuffed to monkeys, and it came with sort of like its postcards, its letter to the young lady, and it came in its original envelope. So put that to one side. Then we got some other variations here. I always love to pick up, if I can, wooden cotton reels. They're just a thing of the past. So we've got wooden cotton reels. I've got this lovely double satin here. I bought this mostly for the ephemera of the packaging. I mean, that is dreadful, isn't it, really? But I will use this pink satin, I promise. But I will iron this out, and I will, dare I say it, use it in a sewing journal. I've got some thread here for literally redoing your pearls. Now this is a form of binding. It's not the nice style of American binding, but I just love, yet again, the old imprint, the old cards. Things get written on it, and it's all just part and parcel. You get another little bit of bias binding here. Boil proof dye. Not that I'm going out my way to boil bibs and bobs anymore. And this humongously large button card here. It would have taken 54 buttons, should have been on here. Assorted sizes, it tells me. Just all old and grungy, but just the way I like it. I've got some little needle packs, always looking for little pieces of ephemera, especially in a sewing journal. And lastly, a bit of weird here, but something to tell me about the weather. And I've even got an old compass, you know, thrown in here, and how to navigate ways and finding the sun and the clock and this will tell me all about the weather supposedly outside. So put that to one side. I've also been using more of my latex, I have to confess, even though you thought you probably heard the end of that. And remember, I've done some coffee staining with plastic doilies, and I thought, you know what, I'd be a fool. I haven't got embossing folders that are really large, but I do still have some these are really robust plastic doilies. So here you have a coffee stained and latex made with some cheesecloth for extra give, and this is going to be a large journal cover, and I'm really chuffed to monkey. So this just was placed into down. I put some cling film or food wrap down, and then put the latex over the top, and this is what I've done. This is where it's been peeled off. I've put some gesso on there, I've tea stained it, and this is going to be a really nice flexible journal cover. Well guys, I think that's a roundup of what I've got up to in the last 24 hours, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye bye.